Welcome back, challengers. Psychic Gym Leader Grim here, and I'm back here with Jobin. We're going to go with another video.
He said your name wrong.
Jobin, Javon.
It's Javon.
Javon, oh my god. Here we have the remaining, sadly, the remaining of my Sky Legend packs. We've each got 5 and 5 packs, but we also wanted to talk about some fake Pokemon cards. Just because, and why we're doing it weird with American and Japanese is just because to show you the differences. If you're getting into Pokemon cards, and you have some Japanese and English, but the English seemed a little weird, and so we're just going to explain Japanese cards as well. Well, and as you know, these Sky Legend packs, or Japanese packs in general, have 5 cards instead of 10, so that's really going to be the main thing. Don't be scared if that happens. Mm-hmm. And Japanese cards are actually made differently in different quality, and just overall making procedures. So we'll explain that as well. And then introduce himself again, as you can say his name right this time.
My name is Javon Nichols, and I own a local Pokemon store here at our Tinker Flea Market in Amarillo, Texas.
My bad, man.
It's alright.
I guess I was just hearing it wrong.
Nothing.
It is recording? Mm-hmm. Okay. Do you know the card trick for Japanese?
No, I should have asked that before I did the house.
Yeah, you were just balls deep going through. It's actually 1 from the bag. Yeah, and then for average, yeah. And then, but you're actually not guaranteed rare. So the rare technically would be a uncommon. But you can actually double up or triple up on those.
I was about to say, I got commons for all of it.
Yeah. See, and for me, in my case, I got a holographic Uxie. That's just because the luck of the draw.
I mean, I got a cool Hoot with Zapdos in the background. Have you ever tried doing the mini set of this?
The what?
So for there's a whole bunch all legendary Pokemon.
Oh, the cameo card. Mm-hmm. Yes.
There's like the 3 stone statues of Palkia and Dialga in there. Almost have them all. Look, you have Articuno right there, and you have the Moltres. That's all 3 of them.
Yeah.
There you go. It's finished.
About the 10th time I pull all 3 of them. So for well, you got what, 1 out of 5, and then from there just.
I'm having a hard time opening these.
No, that's actually with the Japanese wrappers. They're wrapped twice. Once with a clear wrapping on the inside. I'm not sure if I'll be able to pull it out. And then the normal plastic wrapping. It has a very fine blank wrapping around it. They're glued together.
I guess at this point, that's the one benefit of Japanese. It's like, oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Japanese would be very harder to tamper with the packs, which is,
yes,
better for us.
And then just to talk right now, in Japan, they're really nice, where fake cards technically do not exist. What they have is called proxy cards. They're slightly off from real cards, but they don't have any of the value, but they have all the playability and still feel like an actual card. While as for fake cards, you can just tell there's nothing at all that goes for them.
Yeah, and I mean, it happens at the shop too. Like, a lot of times kids will have fake cards, proxy cards. It just depends on how you're trying to sell them too. It's just like, if somebody came up to you and told you, hey, I have some proxy cards, because some people are into that for, actually battling and stuff, which is fine. But then there's some people that are collecting, and if you sell the proxy card, then, you might be pissed.
Yeah. But that's why just tell them it's a proxy card, or even just straight up fake card. Being nice with a fake card, you might get something out of it, because occasionally.
Yeah. I mean, every once in a while you'll get somebody that just wants the card. I mean, some people settle it. They may never be able to get the actual real card, so they go for a fake one. Actually, I think I have a proxy XY Evolution Charizard here too. I don't remember if I've done the 1 card. I did.
You did? Oh.
Got me a holo finally.
Alright, Coughing. Don't know that one. Magneton. Tapu Fini. See, in this case, I got nothing out of this one. The most I got was a uncommon. Uncommon legendary, so.
I got me a holo though. I will say one thing. I love the way Japanese cards look. They just look so much nicer, like the bordering and everything. Mm-hmm. Plus, I mean, it's nice that they upgraded the back.
Yeah.
It just looks so much nicer. Here it is.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right. And And fake cards they're made in completely like different factories and just overall like procedure as well. So some do get relatively close. I have some really nasty looking ones that you can tell from a mile away they are just straight up fake. Well, some are scary because it's just how accurate they can look. Mm-hmm. And this is one of those like fairly decent examples because you have just all the reverse the foil on the outside. It is actually clean. I don't see any scratches on this one.
No, it was looking at it from a distance. Like no one might be able to tell. The only thing that's a little off is the actual numbering for the HP. The number. Well, I guess I don't know. The font is different. It's a little spaced out, just a little bit farther from the HP symbol.
And then actually notice there's a little scuff or like a little dent in the print over on the left corner.
And if you actually look at that, it's hard to see on camera. If you look at the actual like foil, you can see like the little print lines. You see what I'm saying? Little like tiny little dots all around the whole card.
Oh yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Let's see. I'll see if I can get that in camera. I'll probably do a freeze frame just for a little bit. And then the main issue, I don't know why, but they always cut the card
just
completely off. Yeah. The main one would be the borders to look at, because that's the biggest giveaway.
And even on this one, like it looks like it dips down right there. Mm-hmm. But I mean, from a distance though, this card, I mean,
can pass.
Somebody might get away with this. I'm not, but
yeah. But for those who are getting into it, that really don't know all that much, it is kind of a scary thing to go into, especially with high dollar cards such as that Charizard. Mm-hmm. And because even then, it's displaying the first edition print on it.
Mm-hmm. Anytime you're getting a high end card like that, if you're willing to spend the money on something like that, you need to go ahead and get something that's been verified by somebody, whether it already be graded or not. But getting something raw like that, you run into a lot of risk.
Okay. I think after this pack, we'll go into some more drastic measures of fake cards.
I got it.
We're gonna do the all infamous rip test.
Okay.
And I actually want to do that, showing you guys the Japanese cards as well, because they are made differently, but there are some ways you can tell with Japanese as well.
Dang. You got Pokemaniac.
We're gonna actually open up. I have some Japanese, some fake Unified Minds. And if you're looking for packs as well, and they happen to be suspicious, look for...
So I'll tell you, the one thing that already draws attention is the fact that it looks really, really saturated. These colors are super bright. This would be really expensive to print it this way, so I mean, usually it's not gonna be like that. Second, if you look at the top right here, it's not sealed, like it's not crimped up. The top of your booster packs need to be crimped. I mean, that's when we run into the problem with cards being crimped, in the packaging, like the air stuff. This almost looks like it's like heat sealed, just right across. Yeah. That's another thing to look for, because anytime it's a real booster pack, it should be crimped.
And then even on the biggest ones as well, if you notice, are the backs. The fonts will always be either bigger, like just zoomed in, zoomed out, too small. And it will be missing some Pokemon logos. I believe it's the main Pokemon logo that it misses. Because I know for sure on the Japanese backs, it actually has the Pokemon logo for English. I don't think they have... It's not the conventional Pokemon logo, but it has it on there in the back.
Yeah. But, I mean, again, if you pass by these, you may not be able to tell, but that's the one thing. Just look for crimping. Alright, let's see.
But if you're, again, just wanting cards to have cards, fake Pokemon cards are the cheap way to go. Just do not play them off as real.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing.
I mean, all the time we get kids that come into the shop and there'll be parents buying, hundreds. And it has them even on Amazon. They'll say like 100, full art cards for X amount of money. So the one thing, also, if you know you're in a fake pack, is if you notice, there's no code card. There will never be a code card in these fake Pokemon packs. That's also something to look at. And also, look, a lot of your cards are just right side up and then upside down. So these would be your 4 for your card trick.
unless you get lucky like me, and then they're all actually facing the same way.
Yeah.
And it's hilarious because you can double up on fake ultra rares and whatever.
Mm-hmm. So, like, for example, there's my tag team card, which is Mega Sableye and a Tyranitar GX, which, you know, is not textured at all. The hollow foil is crazy, but I mean, I will say this is some pretty decent centering for a fake card. Let's see what else we got in here.
Oh, yeah. See, and then there's my GX Keldeo. Again, no texture. I don't think it's even shiny whatsoever at all.
No.
We're going to keep this on the side because we're going to do the rip test. Hey, look at that. I got lucky. I doubled up. See if I can triple up. No. Yeah, and then again, they're not. Oh, I thought this was printed upside down. So,
Also, if you know anything about your cards, a lot of these aren't even from this set. Like, for instance, this is not Dweedle. This is this card's actually from Hidden Fates. It's not Dweedle. It's basically Paris.
what?
So that is the wrong name, wrong set, and wrong Pokemon for it. And Dig Claws is not even his attack. So I was gonna say, I mean, like, if you actually look, for instance, there's the Japanese real one, and here's your fake.
Yeah, it's not the best comparison, but even then you can tell, like, something's up.
But that's funny. It's not even Dweedle. I didn't even look and see if the other ones were the actual right names.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I don't know how they do it with the fake cards, but it's really messed up because they just want money at the end of the day. So they don't even, of course, care about a lot. I have a fake Charizard EX named Caterpie.
Yep.
Then I'm going to put some of these on the side because for the rip test, I'm going to do an ultra rare. If we pull an ultra rare, I'm hoping we don't rip that one. Well, ripping just your really rare cards, just suspecting and getting mad that they're fake, no.
We'll show you some other ways.
There's some really, like, nice alternatives other than risking, like, literally breaking the bank for if it's that kind of card.
Funny enough, one time I had gotten some fake cards and some real ones between, and I had one of the alt art Odyshes, you know, this really cool Japanese one.
Yeah.
Ripped it right in half. It was real.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So, I mean, we all make mistakes.
Mm-hmm. But it's all, most of the time, for the greater good at times.
Yeah, licky.
I got nothing. And there's some, just commons and uncommons.
Yeah, I got an uncommon this time. That's true.
There we go.
Yeah, that was probably my biggest mistake, and if I would have paid more attention.
I'm taking mine out. I got one regular Japanese, one regular fake, and then we have two fake ultra rares. Okay, that we're just gonna tear up. Because I'm not sure if everybody feels the same way. Like, I understand proxy cards. I understand fake cards. Mostly for the scam, as it's truly what it is.
Yeah.
But if you collect them, like, honestly just wanting to play, and you make that clear to everybody, then I see it as acceptable.
We had an issue at the big market one time. This lady was selling fake cards. Kids
Like, actually selling full value.
Yeah. Well, the kids come to my booth asking to trade, because, you know, we do trades. And I look at the cards, and it was a Unbroken Bonds small deck. Never seen it. Some packaging that, you know, doesn't exist. But I knew it was fake because Oddish was on the front. And I was like, when did Oddish get a theme deck?
Yeah.
But she was, you know, my girlfriend Yessie had to go and talk to her. And she said, well, it's not my fault if they don't know they're fake. And I was like, that kind of is. I mean, these are small kids anyway, but still, it's still your fault. And that's the problem is, you know, people not caring. You know what I mean?
To actually make sure that their product is real for full value.
And there was another guy at the flea market that got scammed by a kid. You know, sold him like a whole bunch of, you know, GXs, EX and their stuff, right?
Dang.
And I looked through there and they were like all fake. And he's like, I guess that 13-year-old knew what he was doing. I was like, yeah.
Sorry for this random cutoff, guys. I realized while I was editing the video, I didn't want to upload 2 30-minute long videos one after the other. So this is actually going to be a two-parter. It's going to be separated as you guys watch right now. And then the second half, that'll come up whenever it does. I'm still going to be editing that part. So whenever it comes up, it'll come up. So with that being said, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't, and look to see some more, and put down in the description what you guys would like to see opened. I want to hear more from you guys so we can all be included. So with that, challengers, later.